saw me coming, always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey,
oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back. Ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Mayfield. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Irving here from the gun. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Right back to Irving now. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
180!
Baker now from the gun. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck will throw to get us started. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Chuck now on 1st down. Connecting again with Hopkins. And they take him down right along the 30. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. On play action, here's Shuck. Headed out right. It's caught at the 4. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now, blitz coming. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. I'm hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shot working from the gun. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it on 2nd and short.
60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Shump. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Off the play action. Shump. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. It's on the turf. Falls out. He lost it. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. He's able to take this ahead, and from the fumble, partner, they wind up with a 1st and goal. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
60 Bison. Ready?
Sign quarterback run here. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80. Let go.
Here's a design run. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look out from the training staff. Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Shut up. Half the 60.
Neal. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Give him a couple yards on that run. This sets up 4th and goal.
2-yard gain.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
and goal. Tie game.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Trying for it was Shaw. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get poked on the ensuing drive. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Somebody got it, boy.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here's Mayfield. Taking a shot for the end zone. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing again is Baker. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend to pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
180! What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Irving has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest hesitation for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing, Chuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Trap 60, 18 card, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop it. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
Their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
1st and 10 from the 32.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First play is a design run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Chuck's going to throw here. Screening here for Neal. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
We'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Roll. Let's go.
A run now with Neal. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these true explosive runs. But what it does now is a special especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Neal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Wow, wide open here, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down, here's Baker. He's still going at the 30.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do. Knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you. But you've got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense. And number two, you gain respect from your teammates.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. It's his running back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
End zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down. Brock, I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Irving goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. They think the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Chuck now on first down. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Oh, the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
Whew. I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
They're going to run it with Neal. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! Reaches the 40, at the 20. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, they think, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Mikey, check out.
Here's Neal. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle, going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now run by Neal. Space on the right, and he's got room. It's inside the 10, and he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead.
Okay, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights.
Buccaneers.
And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing out to the left. Cut. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Buccaneers.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Saints can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19, stop, go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Trying the right side. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset. He told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's tackled at the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 7. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Shaq.
Trying the air now. Here's Shaw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Back to throw. Goes right downfield to Olave. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
Right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Baker now off the play fake. Right side, this is a BucKz. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This is Irving on second. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The BucKz will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there. Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.